toss out Toyota Camry during a word association game, and most automotive fans would respond with some allegory for anonymity, kitchen appliance, or a similarly unflattering explanation for automotive wallpaper. The most recent Camry, using its all-new system, fresh powertrains, and expressive design, attempts to get rid of that image. The range-topping Camry XSE V-6 is the very best implementation of this retooling, mixing the lineup's most effective engine with the sportiest cut level. For highest linear power delivery, choosing the V6 also nets the best trimmed Camry interior, sportier than Camrys ended up by. Then lowers fuel intake and acceleration lag at the rear of competition Turbo 4 models, expensive. More power, more styling. This XSE is area of the sportiest pillar of the Camry family, which also contains the lower spec SE. Toyota comes with an entirely different L vertical with L, LE, and XLE Camrys that wear toned down front side and back bumpers and trip on more comfort-oriented suspension system setups to be able to attract traditional Camry customers. Even those softer-edged L models are notably as pleasing to operate a vehicle than earlier Camrys. However, the S trim's built on that solid base with firmer damping, bigger tires with wider auto tires, and distinctive front and rear bumpers with gaping intakes and lots of blacked-out trim. That you can order the XSE with a contrasting black-colored roof, a $500 option, and a blood red interior speaks volumes about Toyota's lowered inhibitions. The XSE, as well as its L counterpart, the XLE, unlocks the option of grabbing the Camry's new 301 horsepower 3.5-liter V6 engine. With port and direct fuel injection, the 6 is 33 horsepower stronger than last year's port-injected 3.5-liter V6. Torque is up 19 lb-ft to 267, peaking at the same 4,700 RPMs as before. Other 2018 Camrys are propelled by a 2.5-liter inline-4 or gas-electric hybrid powertrain. The V6 Camry is intriguing not only for its substantial horsepower, but also for having 6 cylinders. Nearly every competitor has turned to smaller, turbocharged 4 cylinders for their up-level engine options, including the Camry's nemesis, the Honda Accord. This 5.6 is a stunker, though, sending the Camry from 0 to 60 mph in 5.8 seconds, 2.1 seconds quicker than a 4-cylinder Camry SE we tested. And it spits an edgy snort out of the XSE's quad exhaust stores, one that's more distinguished than 4-cylinder competitors' vacuum blender soundtracks. Still, the 252 horsepower turbocharged inline-4 in Honda's top dog Accord 2.0T scoots that model to 60 mph 0.3 second quicker. Although the two sedans have nearly equal peak torque, the 2.0T Accord has barely any torque steer, whereas the Toyota has plenty. Honda also offers Toyota defeat in the transmitting race, where in fact the Accord 2.0T has a quick-witted automated with 10 forwards rates of speed to the Camry's 8. The Accord offers a manual transmitting with both of its engine options. A stay shift will be a much pleasant substitute for the Camry, as possibilities come gradually to the 8-speed automated. There's a minor delay between your drivers stomping the gas pedal and the receipt of the downshift, a sin frustrated by the transmission's persistent preference because of its higher gears. A sport button on the goods console provides some eagerness to the engine's replies, and an S-slot for the gear lever does the same for the transmission, but neither fully erases the powertrain's slight hesitation in reaction to aggressive throttle applications. Reaction to manual gear selections from both the steering wheel mounted pedals and the shift lever's plus-minus gate are similarly unexceptional. Can you handle a Camry that deals with? If the engine and transmission could use a little extra seasoning to match the XSE's sporty image, the chassis is pretty much spot on. This Camry turns with an enthusiasm that almost matches the benchmark Honda Accord and Mazda 6, with no appreciable impact on overall comfort. As the Accord 2.0T rides on fancier adaptive dampers with 2 driver selectable firmness levels, the Camry XSE uses traditional fixed-rate dampers that cover almost the same spectral range of control and trip quality. Body moving, the XSE is held well in balance, which test car circled our skid pad with 0.87 g of grip right on the pumps of the Accord 2.0T 0.88 g. Deciding on the V6 provides about 200 pounds to the Camry's suppress weight regarding to Toyota, the majority of that focused in the nose area, moving the weight distribution slightly forwards. The masses results on managing are detectable only by our equipment and by those who've powered a 4-cylinder Camry and paid extra close focus on its turn-in characteristics. The 2018 SE bettered this XSE skid pad grasp by 0.01 g and nudged into corners with a bit more fluidity. The weight will be more apparent at the pump. We averaged 24 mpg during our test, compared with 32 mpg in the 4-cylinder SE and 40 mpg in the 2018 Camry Hybrid. Honda's Accord 2.0T averaged the same 24 mpg as this XSE but ran away from the Toyota on our 75 mph highway fuel economy loop, rating a stellar 35 mpg to the Camry's 29. The 4-cylinder Camry has both sedans beat on the open road, notching an astounding 45 mpg on our highway test, 1 mpg greater than the Camry Hybrid. The rest of the XSE experience is similar to that in other Camrys, although with the glaring exception of its vastly superior interior quality. Stepping down even one level to the SE, or, if coming from an XLE, an LE is a descent into interiors filled up with more hard plastics and uneven panel spaces than you'll find in top-rung Camrys. It might be that Toyota is employing this in an effort to entice customers up the purchase price ladder, considering that active safety features such as lane keeping assist, adaptive luxury cruise control, and computerized emergency braking are actually standard over the lineup. At least the infotainment system distributed to lesser Camrys is simply as simple to use here, thanks in part to the attractive chrome-tipped hard-button shortcuts to key menus that flank the display, as well as the volume and tuning knobs located close to the steering wheel. So where does this leave the Camry's renaissance? Blending the sedan's most dramatic styling changes with its strongest engine and its nicest innards punts the Camry XSE V-6 near the head of a course led by the Accord 2.0T. The privilege is expensive, though. The 4-cylinder XSE starts at $29,895 and includes LED headlights and taillights, quad exhaust stores, inductive telephone charging, a panoramic sunroof, a 10-inch color head-up display, dual-zone automated weather control, and leather seat covers, features that are either optional or unavailable on the SE. The V6 is another $5,950, and our test car added the $940 enhanced navigation system, $1,050 360-degree parking camera and detectors, and a few dealer-installed options, bringing the total to $38,059. So make a mental notice for future word association video games. Now Camry can be interchangeable with powerful, stylish, and at least sometimes pricey.